Veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Lifted in the air. Out to left. Banks. And that's the inning. Man at first, one away.
Number 7.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And misses inside.
Inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Very high with that one. Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
Elly De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bo Armstrong sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we'll go back to the ballpark. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Upstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Matt Olson up to the plate. Moves to first. Lee dives back in safely. Two outs. Runner takes off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Lee. Brito, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right-handed reliever.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Big. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua. Lined into right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Lee really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit. And here's the first base. So runner at second, 2 down. Lee, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Line drive, and that is the third out of the inning. Strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, right to the backstop. But all the runners hold. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they load the... So 2 down. 2 on, 2 outs. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on it. Lee, next up for the Braves. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. In there at the knees.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Outside. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's ripped into the outfield. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Tying run is in to score from second. He's in there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. This one in the air. Lantigua drops into the glove, and that is the inning. And we're back. Ready? Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Just missed. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we're in extras here. And the batter now, Matt Olson. He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. And he steals third without a throw. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Ball game! That's worth the price of admission. And the Braves walk it off in extra innings. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton. So digging in, Lee. And Siggy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year and to grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Base is empty, one away. Base is juiced, no outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Lee. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted for Armstrong. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lee. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. That clips a corner.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 down. Goes down looking. Lee had a sensational showing in the win. Had only 1 hit. Next up for the Diamondbacks. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Lee. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Walston back to work. Fought off foul. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Center field. Jones has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Lee next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Just missed it. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. One down. Lee digs in now. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lee goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And another ball. Dyer stands at first with 1 out. Slider misses outside.
3-0.
Here's a 3-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. Now moves to first. Lee back on a dive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. There goes the runner. That's to third. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. Next to hit for Arizona. Nobody out. Runner first.
Number 7.
Lee working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. First pitch, not close.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
There's a ball. And that one in the air center field. Hendrick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's 0-1.
Recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hendrick has a beat on it. And makes the grab. And that is the third. Lee getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that is that. So they strand him. All set for the starting. And at second with 1 away. And next for Atlanta, Lee. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Now a screamer into the outfield. Schneider snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a...
Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Lee.
Number 7.
Schwellenbach back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 21st of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 7.
Lee, the former MVP, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now Elly De La Cruz.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal in the dirt. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Lee. Schwellenbach back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schneider sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lee was a big... 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Lee. First pitch misses. Sanchez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Clifford. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Lee in his 7th season, 24 years old, and he's a former National League MVP.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2. That one ripped right center field. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're all square. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
1 out. Runner at second. Man at first, 1 away. Ball 1 there.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Big stop center field. And now maybe extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lee.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ersig back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Now move to first.
No, he's in there.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Safe in second, and that was not close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Double steal. In the dirt. And no throw. Both runners are safe. And the runners will move up. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Jordan Adams. He takes it on his own, out to escape a base. Lee really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance. One down. Two outs, nobody out. And next for Atlanta, Lee. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Elly.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. Runner on the move. Ground ball left side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And out to a board. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting fifth.
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lee at third. De La Cruz over at second. Olson on at first with two down. Vientos. They get the force out to escape. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sproat back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His 24th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Vientos makes the catch. One away. Jackson Holiday.
Now batting.
Now in for the Braves, Lee. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Lee made a big contribution despite the loss. Had a pair of hits. First and second. One. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Lee.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a count 1-2. Two on, one out.
Hey.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now the count is even. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab. Man, if first with 1 gone. And there's a foul ball. Dyer off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Look out!
Yep, that got
and
him.
It hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Olson.
Back at Truist Park, and now the right fielder, Lee. Scott back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exact.
Scott picks over. Lee back in on a dive. Runner takes off to third. Takes it himself. Nice job to recover from the offline throw. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third, and he's in there as a run scores. Lee Played well enough in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Lee. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering way upstairs. That one ripped left field, ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner at second here, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Lee. Malone back to work. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lee. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Lee had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day. Noel V. Marte. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee. Carrasco back to work. Swung on, belted. there. Out of here. Into the planter. Out in center. Home run. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Lee with some impressive production lately. And that one wrapped foul.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Nope.
And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Outside corner. Got him looking. 2 men left straight. And we're back. Now 2 out, space is empty.
Number 7.
On the ground. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Lee. Pole back to work. Pole measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. And a quick out, number 1. So bases all loaded up. Lee getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Was well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over.
Lee really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day. So up next, Lee blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Late on that fastball.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Elly De La Cruz. Check on the runner. Lee back on a dive. Runner takes off. Base knock right for you. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Here's Matt Olson down. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Noelvi Marte. The next to hit. Runner at second here, one gone.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Boz with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one ripped. That's back there. See you later. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Number 7.
First and second, 2 down. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
He threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And ball 1. That's in there. And the count is 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So the lineup flips over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves.
De La Cruz.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Here's a high chopper. Arroyo tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's now 12-2. Now it's the right fielder, Lee. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These 2 guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Lee had a sensational showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how.
Lee next up for the Braves. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Lee matched a homer in his last game. Another ball. And it is 2-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left side. Adele brings it in, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Adele sizes this one up, squeezes it. That is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Lee. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 2-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barreled on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Michael Salazar. Digging in for the...
Now batting, number 7.
In his rookie season, 22 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Double play ball to second. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's Matt Olson. Runner on the move. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 2 on, 1 out. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 2 on, 2 outs. To third, Salazar. Zips it to first. Out number 3. And now the right fielder. 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lee hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog, and you know his teammates appreciate